will go to a position. It's got to be a better way, and it's got to be chosen.
Just one check, I need you to sign.
Otherwise,
The one with the little postie on it.
medical care does not work. So it's going to be a lot of debate on it.
And then I think he said I have to put it on.
You're gonna have to mute and turn your sound down.
Okay. Okay. And I'm muted.
Turn that one off. Yes.
Oh wait, I turned it on.
But mute yours and turn the sound down.
Okay. Okay. Can you still hear me?
I can still hear you.
Dongle connected.
How about now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I muted my okay. Yours. Can you hear me? I got it too. Okay. Can you hear me now?
No. I think the mic.
I can hear you.
Oh, you
I
can?
hear
Okay. Perfect.
Classmates are elsewhere. Yeah. Computers and goodbye. Never mind. I don't know I got on that call, but it's okay.
There we go. Hello, hello.
Karen. Okay. Can you hear me? No. You cannot hear me. No. No, I got it. Yeah, okay. Can you hear me? No. This is the dongle. through the dongle. You can't hear me at all. No. I don't hear anything up here. Oh, you turned your sound down a whole bunch. We're going to turn it down when it happens, but. Okay, try it again. Can you hear me? Mm-mm. Danielle, can you hear me?
I can hear you, ma'am. It's just kind of messed up or muffled. Maybe like bad service.
Is it on mute? Oh, that's part of it. Okay.
Dongle connected.
Danielle, can you hear?
Yes, ma'am. I can hear clear this time.
You can hear? Okay. We might have to do this a little differently. For some reason, we can't get it to connect to the big speaker, but it's okay. As long as you can hear, okay?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, sorry for the delay. We had some technical difficulties. I'd like to call to order the Charlestown Legislative Meeting. In the presence of commissioners, we have Rob Reinhardt, we have Richard Mahan and myself. Tom and Ken are at the MML Fall Conference, so they are not here, and Jackie is not present. If we could rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Rob, can you start us?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. There's an approval of the minutes. There we go.
Make a motion to approve the minutes for September 9th and September 23rd.
Is there a second?
I second to approve the minutes for September 9th and September 23rd.
Is there any further discussion?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Richard, we are on to account payable.
Accounts payable this time are far less than the prior period. Tonight, they're $123,346.73, of which $5,909 will be refunded to the town through grants. Or reimbursed to the town through grants.
Yes. Okay. Is there a motion to approve the minutes
I motion to approve the
or my accounts payable?
accounts payable for the amount of $123,346.73. And we will be getting grants back for $5,909.
I will second that since you're the treasurer.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, we get a Renee second.
Whoa. Is there any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Danielle, before we go any further, did you have something on the agenda that you wanted to talk about?
No, ma'am, I was just interested in listening to the furloughed residents' utility bills as I am a government furloughed employee.
So am I understand. All right, so we'll go to there. Ken and Kim asked for us to talk about this tonight. We're in week 2 of our lovely furlough. The water bills are out. We're all gonna most likely get our pay eventually. I can't vote on this, but because I am a furloughed employee, but do we want to work with furloughed employees to be able to pay their utility bills?
Yes, absolutely.
And they're, yes.
Beyond the ability of anybody to do anything about the fact that you're furloughed. So if we could do something, we should.
It's out of your control, it's out of your hands. It's no fault to anything you've
Yeah.
done.
Right.
So absolutely.
I know that I had called my phone company today, AT&T, which I know AT&T has big contracts with the Defense Department. They have now set up a special line. They can't do anything yet because my bill's not due. But it's star and the word save. If you call that, it's from your AT&T device, it'll take you to that. So what they're saying at the present time, they're pushing it out 1 month. And if that is just
Right,
what it
yeah.
is, and then once we get everything, it'll take
Right.
care of everything. But similar to if we have like a mass layoff with anybody else, I think we should be able to work with any of our residents because we do have the payment plan options that are out there. The only thing that I'm asking for myself or any other furloughed employees is that we don't have to put money down at that moment. So I just wanted that open for discussion.
Can I add no penalties to that?
And no
too?
penalties, and no
Yeah.
penalties.
Yeah.
Because it's not our fault.
No, it's not.
We were just asking that they call in to town hall
Okay.
just to make us aware. We can keep track of who's on there, and that way, we know how to assess their account.
I don't know if this really needs to be a vote, but I think it more
Yeah.
is what we can do for everybody. And like I said, I can't,
It's common sense.
because I could maybe benefit from this. So, but that we need to probably look into seeing what other benefits that are out there or anything else maybe I'll start a Facebook thing for everyone that they can
Right.
put resources out there. I'm hearing that the military is getting paid.
Mhm.
The civilians are not. So, the vote was supposed to start again today at half an hour ago. So I don't know, but I'm hearing that the house call that I was just on, they don't see it as promising to
Right.
happen
I can
this
visit.
week or next week.
Help them along.
So, Is that okay? That
Sure.
I put that out
Yeah.
as a post,
Mhm.
have them to call town hall, that we can set something up and possibly I'll start another Facebook post that has resources
Yeah.
for what we're seeing. Maybe it's, what they're seeing with their mortgage companies or with the banks or anything like that. I can do that. Okay. Is that okay, Danielle? Did you have any questions on that?
I don't have any questions. That sounds amazing though, actually. Any help really? I'm not sure how
I
long
know.
it's gonna last, but I know my bank
I-
account's not gonna last long.
No, I'm in agreement with that. It's only gonna last for so long. So, I will get that information out on Facebook for everybody. But yeah, there's a great number of us that live here in the town limits that are federal employees, so we need to kind of stick together.
Sorry for all the
Agreed.
federal employees that have to go through this.
Okay? So thank you very much. Okay? Go back now. Dewberry? Do you have a report from Dewberry? Or are they coming on here? I thought Ken was saying that they were gonna come online. And we can bump this to the working meeting if we need to.
Okay, I didn't get
Okay. We can do that.
okay.
Let's table that till to the working meeting agreement. Guys?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. The second thing, as you can see, I've been busy up in here playing in town hall. And because of that and opening things up, Kim, Kathy, Ken, have been asking what we can do here in town hall. One of the things is to paint, fix the holes in the walls, and get rid of this carpet and put down some type of non-carpet surface.
Right.
Because it'll be less wear and tear, and eventually look into getting office furniture that is more space conscious, because there isn't a total need for all this stuff, because as we're finishing
Right.
on this going digital, we do not need to have all this stuff, but get possibly like a baker's rack over here instead of having the microwave on top of the refrigerator and a coffee machine, having everything work together, but getting more conscious. We were talking about the computer equipment that's over here and on the wall, which that's not level and that drives me nuts. To get a computer rack to put all of that stuff into that. We were looking over here where the chalkboard is. There's no molding that goes around this side, but if you look, picture
Take it down, you put it back.
if you look, the reason it's that way.
Maybe we're
All
not gonna
right.
get it down.
You can look at the photo. There's a hutch. There's a hutch in this corner. It was back when that was taken.
53.
1953. 1953.
It was a very good year.
1953, the chalkboard was cut off. There was a hutch right here. So I don't know if we just need to move the existing trim that's here, move it and make it right here and fix some of the issues with the chalkboard. And the chalkboard, this is slate.
Yeah.
It's lost its stuff. Do we want to eventually look at slate to put back up here because of the historic thing, or do we want to put blackboard paint up here?
Can it be
I think black
restored?
paint.
The blackboard paint.
Can it be restored?
And the other, one second.
I'm not sure. I mean, with marble and stone, you can hone it and refinish, but I'm
Yeah.
not sure on slate
Yeah.
because it's too thin.
The other thing that we were talking about is all the artwork that's in here is to put it higher up so it's more that you can see it, and really afraid of stuff that Mary Clark had put in here. The watercolors, that door or the key thing's going to hit that canvas and it's going to put a hole in it. So to put it up further and also to put shelves that we can put the remaining decoys that we have up on for display.
Mhm.
They're going to get possible numbers together for us, but these
Sure.
are things to work on. It's a less expensive thing, but it's something that we can look into.
Yeah.
Ken wants to get a dry erase board over here or something to
Mhm.
that. Kim was saying she doesn't need all that over there. Kathy's requesting something like this stays here because when we have meetings in here, it's not as much of a distraction,
Mm.
but it's also when residents come in here, they can't, it's not like
Right.
they're.
Yeah.
So, and get rid of the faded and get new things that are up there. So,
Did you want to put the quilts up there?
oh yeah, we have those quilts.
Did you put them up?
These quilts. The ones that were in the time capsule.
Right.
Want to get them.
Yeah.
And have them up in display.
Mhm.
Okay. There, okay, I'm sorry, Rob, go ahead.
The only question I have. Will that disturb any of the asbestos?
No, because we're not.
Poking holes?
We're not poking holes, we are fixing holes, but we're not poking.
So when you put shelves up,
It would be no different than hammering that we have been doing.
then you'll be poking.
What about command hooks instead?
Asbestos, as long as you are not. There's a lot of new regulations. It's not like it used to be. So as long as we are not totally like having serious dust flying around, I believe we are still in compliance. And mostly asbestos is more above here.
Just making sure, I think, which, not saying anyone else wouldn't be knowledgeable, but I'm pretty sure Ken would be
Yes.
able to get involved with that. I know of the people that do the work, they would probably have to wear some type of mask. And then I believe if that's being done, maybe during that construction phase, you guys will be temporarily located.
Yes, we were talking about going
Yeah.
up to Avalon. Town Hall temporarily to be at Avalon. Because the other thing that was brought up is there's not enough outlets. So while this is going on, is just to have more outlets put around the edge. When this was moved out, there was actually an outlet here in the middle of the floor that was sticking up. So the electrician came and moved it and put it back here that we can put more stuff up for Kathy. But these are things to think about.
Yeah, the only question I have is a hard surface floor versus carpet is going to change the acoustics. And
Yep.
it's gonna be a little noisier than a
It's
carpet. And that just,
Yes.
that's just a consideration.
It's also allergenic,
Yeah, yeah.
and Kim and I will
Mhm.
tell you that it's bad to have.
Yeah, well, no, I had allergies as a kid. And I know we didn't have carpeted surfaces in our house because of that.
But I'll have them look into either the hardwood or laminate, the
Yeah,
LV
yeah.
to see which
Yeah.
one is better. But the colors, we can work with the historic
Hmm.
to see what colors to put in here to make it more appealing. Like I said, we need to make it good and make
Yeah.
it more to the point of what we're really doing here and we don't need to keep hold of all this furniture. Now, some of it that is not bad, we can probably store it and just like cover
Mhm.
it with tarps at one of the buildings that we have so that we're not getting rid of it. And then that way, if something happens that we have to bring it back in,
Yeah.
we still have it.
Right.
But these are just things to improve the working conditions here at Town
Mhm.
Hall. that isn't going to cost us a whole lot until
Yeah.
everything in the government decides to pan out. Any further?
I'm all in.
Okay. The decoys are over there and they're in a tub, just sitting there. So, I'd like to get them out of that tub and
Yeah.
look at our historic decoys that we have. I mean, I know it's no big deal because I sat in the ice house for 40 years,
Yeah.
in the dust. So,
Should they be in like in a plexiglass box on the shelf or no?
no, they're actually working decoys. So it's not like,
I haven't seen them. I don't know.
Not precious.
they're carved.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's not like they're,
Yeah.
yeah, I understand what you're saying, but, and then Bobby was talking about putting, PVC tiles in here, that will do away with the stains that are on here. However, I need to look more into that because talking to a business that's here in town, they put the PVC tiles in because of that. And what it does is it retains all the smell that's above here.
Oh.
So if something happens above here, it won't really, it'll all of a sudden be like super bad. So, they're gonna look into that too.
Hmm.
The lights were all redone, I think what, 7 years ago with, the retrofit from Delmarva.
Mhm.
When were the ducks done?
The ducks, they were done, a couple years ago when we were doing the chicken ordinance. They're chickens.
And mine fell down about a week or two ago.
There were,
There were
six.
There
There were six because you're allowed to have 6 chickens. And if for anybody that's not understanding what we're talking about, an employee had bought the sticky chickens, they're flingy chickens, and threw them up onto the ceiling. So we have 6 chickens. Well, right now there's 5, but because you can have 6 chickens on your property. So if there's anybody else want to talk about it?
They were talking about doing a different situation in the bathroom, putting it in.
Oh, yeah.
there too.
Ken was saying that our bathroom is not compliant by ADA standards. The toilet's
Yeah, not
too
by
low.
Any comparison, is it? No, I know.
So we'll probably have to get a new
Hmm.
toilet in there. We'll have to do some things in there too. But
We
we,
gotta get rid of that camera.
oh, the camera. So, these are just random thoughts when we started doing things. Well, how about?
Yeah.
So, we'll go there. Just a quick thing. We're going to be looking into our records management a little bit more. I am becoming more of the records manager down at the base. So I'm learning some things, and I thought what I was thinking before was right. You have your working area, which is the collaborative, but then you have an area that you have permanent records.
Mhm.
And our permanent records would be SureScan.
Right.
And not holding them all on Life 365 or not Life and Microsoft 365. I
Right.
know they're the same numbers, but so I'm going to be writing that and having Charlene review it so that we can get that working. I do temporarily have admin rights. I need to see if I can go on the town computer that I have at the house. I've been trying on here.
Mhm.
Whatever version SureScan is using of Excel,
Mm.
mine is saying it's not compatible. So it means it's an older version, so it won't
Right.
open. So I need to see if I can open it there.
Okay.
And because of that, on that Excel spreadsheet, we can print out all the documents that we have in SureScan.
Mhm.
And that way we can possibly look to see where the labels are
Mm.
and that we can add labels to a file or that.
Are
So
we completely out of the storage unit in Newark?
Oh, yes.
yes,
Yeah,
that's done.
Yeah, that's done and everything's scanned.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kathy did, because the stuff that's back here yet is, we need a bigger scanner.
Oh.
So
That was gonna be
Kathy-
my next question.
Kathy is getting the bigger scanner from Shore Scan, and Charlene's gonna come in to scan this. But some of this is also our water lines and as-built and stuff like that. So Bobby has a place that we're gonna put the actual ones up there. But a lot of them we don't need. It's just more for record keeping for properties because it's when the houses were built. That way, this Ken has set up property folders, not people folders now, so that everything that we're finding is going into those folders so that the history of everything that's there. So as we're even finding things in SureScan, he's also downloading that so that it's all in those folders so that we are seeing that.
Okay.
So, the other thing that we need to talk about is the holidays, the month of November and December. You love them? Our first meeting in November is Veterans Day. And then the following meeting, come here, stop.
It's the Tuesday before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Is on the first meeting is on November 11th, and the next one is the 25th of November, which is the week of Thanksgiving. The legislative meeting, we can move it to Monday if you'd like, or a day that you would like. Or we can move everything to the 25th and have everything on the 25th, or we just move a meeting to become a combined meeting because of the way the month of November is.
Yeah.
Are you going out of town?
We're going out of town for Thanksgiving.
That's on Thursday.
But I think we're going in advance of.
I saw you thinking, that's why
Yeah,
I'm
that's,
asking.
yeah, and I'm trying to
When
think
you
of the
leaving,
dates.
Mrs. Richard?
So that's why I'm saying
Yeah.
the month of November, the way
Yeah.
things are falling, we need to
The
move
Monday
something.
meeting would be better probably for me because I think we're going to travel Wednesday.
What I'm saying is, do you want to do like November 10th? Which
instead
is
of-
instead, and then combine everything into one meeting. It
Yeah.
might be a little bit longer, but we'll combine
We can do
everything
that.
into one meeting.
That-
And then,
and
forego.
Yeah, that.
Okay. While I've got the calendar open, the 9th, the next December's 23rd. We usually cancel that meeting.
We do it on the 25th.
Do you want to do it on the 25th? You want to come in and open presents on the 25th? We usually cancel the 23rd. So do you want to cancel the 23rd
Yes.
and then combine everything on November 10th
Mhm.
for November?
Yes.
Yes.
What's the meeting, first meeting in December?
The first meeting in December is the 9th.
Hmm?
The 9th.
Okay, thank
Mhm. So we'll cancel the 23rd, cancel the 25th and the 11th, but rearrange that to be on the 10th.
And then we'll be in December 9th, right?
Yes. Cancel the 12/23 meeting and combine, I'm just writing this so I know that I have it right. Combine November's meetings for
That Monday's
Yeah.
gonna be a Monday.
11/10. Because I really don't, it's not fair to our staff to have them come in on their day off.
Yeah.
So, we good with that?
you. You need to vote on that.
I don't, we can vote on it if you want to.
Just asking.
Okay.
you.
We can. Is there a motion to cancel 12/23 and combine November's meetings to 11/10?
Make a motion to cancel the 23rd meeting and move to consolidate a meeting on November 10th.
Okay,
I will second.
is there any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Danielle Rowe, thank you very much for thinking of us furloughed employees and being willing to work with us during this tough time. It reinforces to myself why I moved back here to Charlestown a little more than a year ago after leaving after I graduated high school. Thank you so very much.
It's nice.
Okay.
Very
You were
sweet.
so welcome.
Absolutely.
The only thing that's on here, and I know I'm doing a lot of talking, but a lot of things have happened in this past week. Finally met with Think Big. They actually came here. Mark is a sales guy. He really has no knowledge of engineering.
Yeah.
Okay. He is just like, you want it?
Yeah,
We can
yeah,
do it.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Mark brought the engineer and the supervisor for this area to the meeting. Basically what the whole thing, or the holdup is bringing the broadband to this side of town because of the lovely thing that runs through the middle of our town. I know that the school did it because they have broadband. The school has broadband gone to all their schools.
Yeah.
And it runs right down here next to I know where some of the line is. It runs down next to the cemetery and goes to the school. So it came off of 7. So we're thinking it's under the bridge or it's attached to the bridge.
Right.
What we asked is for them to start on that side of town. And by when it's all done, getting a hold of Mr. Fenton from transportation, that we can get the permission to put a conduit on the bridge to bring the line over. Because there's no way we're going to get permission to dig under the tracks.
Here's a question. If they're trying to hurry it along, why couldn't they start here in town and run everything that way? And that way it's just a mission connect.
They could. They basically right now the hub is out on 7. The lines are out on 7. So they were, when they left, they were going to get with engineers and come back with more of a concrete plan. But this is where we are with it. And after talking to the engineer and the supervisor, I feel a little bit better. And we'll be dealing with more of them than the sales guy. They have merged. They are no longer Think Big. They are something else.
Think bigger.
Think Bigger.
I thought keeping Think Big.
They are Think Big. Hang on.
Because the more of the work's going to be in town. So while they're trying to do the obstacles, they can have all that work ready.
Yeah.
And headed that way.
They're going to start over there. So the work's going to start over there. And
Oh,
then,
you mean like over like the
In the
other part of
development.
Charlestown?
yes, the other side of the tracks.
Northeast.
Northeast. In Northeast. Let me see if I have it here. I thought I put it on here. Working meeting. I can't find it. Just give me 1 second. They merged. I know that. Earth Builders working meeting. Can't think of the name. I'm so sorry.
That's a weird name.
What? I'm so sorry. Oh, there it is. Broadband. They have merged with IQ Fiber out of Jacksonville, Florida. The call centers will be in Florida. They will not be sourced. It will be people from the United States. And Think Big is I believe they are at the moment going to keep that, but they are with IQ Fiber and all their information is now on IQ Fiber. Okay. So yes, I do hear you, but I also said to get things started.
Yeah, okay, I mean, yeah,
Start
I just
over
didn't think they were
there.
spinning wheels, is what
Yeah.
I thought, but yeah, since it didn't sink in the first 3 times you told me they're starting.
Okay.
Some people are a little slow, I just happen to be slower.
Procedure update review. Is that you?
Yes.
Okay.
So just a couple things. Some of the things that Ken and I were discussing as I was going through the handbook, one of the big things was the insurance for here. So instead of it starting after 30 days of employment, it's going to start on the 1st of the month after the hire date. That way someone doesn't have to wait a whole 30 days or more
Mm.
sometimes to get health insurance for
Right.
here. So that will be updated. And then we also agreed to update the start of when someone can contribute to their 401k. As opposed to waiting a year, the employee can contribute upon hire, and then the town will contribute after the year. That they will match up to 10%.
Good.
So that's two new updates. All the utility bills were sent out either email or mail on the 7th. And we did discuss, and it actually went out with the bills that moving forward for fourth quarter, all bills will be going out, via email. So no more
Great.
paper.
Oh, good.
And we
Excellent.
know there are some that don't have it,
Mhm.
and we're totally willing to accommodate those residents. But we're not sending out in mass of like 300 plus. So, those just were on the,
Plan.
that one out.
Good.
Yes.
And people can still come in, call in here if
Mhm.
they're like, hey, I didn't get a bill. And this is a reminder, and we can put it out on Facebook and whatever. And, but I think us cutting that down again will be what we've been talking about, consolidating money that we don't need to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I just told Bobby then for mischief night just to go out and put turn off signs on everybody's house. Keep it away from me. They like Bobby.
One thing that did go out with the utility bills was the Charlestown drift. So it's not perfect and we're still, working on it, but I am looking into using a different platform to put this on.
Okay.
But this did cover the utility bills. Just a friendly reminder regarding collections, just the contact number for bulk trash pickup, yard waste, and when trash pickup is. Trunk or treat will be on the 24th. We have everything good to go for that. They'll meet right out here. We have bags to give them initially, and then they'll walk down where they'll get their candy and then go up to Veterans Park where there will be hot dogs, chips, possibly a food truck this year for parents who may want that just as an option.
Larry,
And
yeah,
drinks.
sure.
Are you guys available?
So.
Yeah, I think there's ice cream, right?
Yes, yes.
I did include all the save the dates that are upcoming on here, starting after trunk or treat, November 7th, will be the time capsule. We're gonna rebury that. Donuts with Santa, November 16th. Our annual tree lighting, December 5th. And for that, this year, we may have, depending on if we can get into the fire hall, the winter concert, Charlestown Elementary. They want to combine that for that evening, so that should bring a good group down here.
I think that's kind of cool this year. It's a different
Mhm.
perspective with new people looking at it instead of having two events, to have the winter concert right here and then walk out and light the tree. I think
Yeah.
that's cool.
I agree. Wreaths Across America will be December 13th. And then Santa on the fire truck, December 16th.
We're having a town Christmas event for
Yes, that's
the
the.
town, at the Wellwood or
yes, I
Market
think
Street
that-
or
yeah,
somewhere.
Yes, the
Okay.
And it's in the evening.
And then lastly was just, I included all the town hall closures.
Nice.
So that went out.
The other procedure, Ken was showing us the emergency plan that we had. And after talking to Mike and John with the county,
Mm.
they're redoing theirs and they want ours to be redone pretty much
To match theirs.
to
the
redo
format
it,
and everything, yeah.
redo it.
Okay.
More of initial, not what's everything,
Mhm.
is what the town needs to do,
Right.
not after they show up,
Mhm.
because we hand it off. It's not,
Mhm.
Yeah,
it's more of, this is what we're doing. So it's our protocols will be, I'm going to give this an example, and it's not going to happen. Train derailment,
Mm.
okay? That we instantly make the call. What are we doing for notification? And get that call up to DES, not only as the 911, but also getting a hold of John and Mike. And they will help get Amtrak, CSX,
Right, yeah.
and all that. So it's more of what we need to do for notifications, how we're going
Yeah.
to do this and what we're going to do. And then
Right.
So we are the only municipality that is participating in this.
Okay.
So Ken's going to be working with them pretty closely. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Oh,
And
no,
I,
you're fine. That was all that I had.
sometimes I have squirrel moments and to say, stop, Renee,
That's okay.
stop, Renee. So that's pretty much what's on the agenda. Roundtable. Richard, did you want to start?
Yeah, what's going on with the cemetery plotting? I mean,
They're going to be meeting with us at our next meeting.
Oh, okay, well, there you go.
Because I asked the same
I
question.
got yeah, well.
Well, we have a new person.
Oh,
The
okay.
person that woman that is like
The woman that liked
everything about
funerals and
cemetery.
cemeteries
Okay,
and
we have a guy now. I asked for him to be at our next meeting so that he can give us an overview of where we are with things.
Good.
Which ended up there, sorry.
No, I'm trying to avoid it.
Is there anything else?
This may be a can of worms, it may be, I don't.
Mhm.
Is there any way we can get like a marker or something of where the property line is, even if it's a spray paint on the road, just a little something, between the house that's being raised and town property?
Ken had talked about that after construction.
It's kind of-
No, actually putting like a post in the road. Okay.
Hmm.
There.
What house? Where's this?
Right next to the little beach that's getting raised,
Oh,
right next to Larry.
yes. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, 'cause
There's already been surveys there. What is going on there is accurate. But it's no sense of doing it right this second till the house is done.
So I want to ask, are the spoils right now on town property? And is that legal?
It seems to be encroaching on town property.
I don't care. I just think
yeah.
there's people that's looking at it thinking that
Yeah.
is.
I'm gonna give this as an example because I was part of this. The house that was built on the other side of Avalon before
Mhm.
the driveways were put in,
Right.
they asked us, can we
Mhm.
move the fence till we get some things done? We said, yeah, there's no reason. So, it's not hurting and by
Mhm.
spring it'll be taken care of. So I don't think it's really an issue.
So we gave permission for the spoils.
Yeah.
We gave permission for the spoils to land right there because it's very small area and it's
Yes.
hard to get, they're gonna need it
Mhm.
for backfill
Yes,
and everything. So we gave permission for spoils, but the house is definitely on
Yes.
their property.
the house is on their property.
Thank you very much.
There has been many surveys.
I do not doubt. I do not doubt whatsoever. I just wanted to make sure that everything was brought to an open forum.
Agreed, agreed, agreed. Kim, do you have anything else?
No, that was it.
Kathy? Other than the furlough, I have pretty much, I have projects at my house.
Mhm.
I was here for a while. I need to stay out of here because I'm getting into their hair, so I don't want to be here all the time. I'm gonna be starting, because it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon, so I'm gonna be working on our digital footprint and how we're going to be fixing that. I have a town computer at the house, and we now have a Gmail address so that we can start putting stuff up on YouTube, which will help with
Okay.
not taking 3 to 4 hours to compress a
Mhm.
video that we
Right.
have. That
Mhm.
doesn't make any sense to me.
Mhm.
And it may be that we go to what a lot of towns are doing right now is that the meeting is on YouTube and they can ask questions in that meeting.
Okay.
And then if somebody's going to be calling in, then we can give them a Teams link to sign in. But these are things that we're going to be looking at over time. We need to figure out a way to make it more beneficial for the town and to make things, we need to work smart, not harder.
Mhm.
So when I found out how long it took like
Mhm.
that, and like I said, my life, some things took advantage, or I took I had to do some things on the weekends that I wasn't normally doing, so we'll go from there. So is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second the motion to.
All in favor? Aye. Thank you, everybody, and see everybody soon.
6:45.
I gotta come out of it.